Hey you all, welcome back to the channel. So, I have a question. Are you ready for a renewal in your life? But before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, okay? Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload, and share if you care. All right. On to the video. Taurus, hello, welcome. I'm Nino, and I'm back with another video. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I do, there's another video playing where I'm painting nails, and I just have that up for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so enjoy. And also, let me know in the comments what color you want me to polish nails for next video. Okay, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, the title. All right, let's see. So we have no. And so when it comes to whether you're ready for a renewal in your life, we have no. And it says cracks in your facade, unsupported, drying up. So, Taurus, I feel like you may think you are ready, but you're not really ready for a renewal in your life. It's because either you keep supporting something that you don't need to support because they don't support you. Somebody is like playing a facade. Okay. Something hasn't, either something hasn't dried up yet or something is finally drying up, or it needs to dry up so that it can get gone. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get more information. We have cereal, Killer, and hungry beast. So whatever you are supporting that's not supporting you, like they take all that in, all that support that you give them, they take it in. They really do. They take it all in. They eat it all up, basically. And so somebody could eat a lot of cereal or they like cereal. But if not, then Again, this goes back to just soaking it all up, right? Because typically when you're eating cereal, the milk always soaks up real good in the cereal and then it starts to get soggy. Yeah. Yeah. And hungry beasts. Exactly. It's hungry beasts just eating it all up, soaking you all up, soaking all up that support that you provide. And this is why whatever this is, it's having a hard time drying up because you keep supporting it because you're holding up a facade as if things are great, but you know things aren't great. You know things aren't great. And we have human GPS at the bottom of the deck. It's like you want to move forward. You think that you should right now, but you shouldn't. You need to let whatever this is go first before you move on. Because if you don't let this person go and then try to move on so that you can have some type of renewal in your life, this person's going to be along for the ride. And instead of them supporting you or you two supporting each other, you're still going to continue to support this person, place, or thing. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the yes card, and it says unlock the potential. Keys are available. For some reason, you think you have the correct key to be able to even start this car so that you can move forward, but you don't. You have to stop with this facade, quit supporting this person, and let whatever this is finally dry up. Okay? It's time for you to finally let it dry up. All right, let's get more information, Taurus. So with the human GPS card, I'm getting that you're still needing guidance on what to do, and that could be why this reading is coming out for you. Let's see. Please give me more information for Taurus. Two more. Thank you. Okay, so starting off, we have Father of Fire, 4 of Stability, 10 Oppression, Son of Fire. That's the first row or the top row. Then we have Domination, Son of Water, 10 of Destruction, and Ace of Air. All right, so now, whatever this is or whoever this is, y'all may have started off strong with the Father of Fire and the Domination here. Y'all may have started off really strong. Things were stable in whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, some kind of relationship. It was strong. It was stable. It was fun. It was flirty. It was exciting. It was new, right? But then somewhere along the line comes this oppression and destruction. 1010 could be significant. And I don't know if it's because of some truth you may have discovered. It's like whatever truth you discovered, you lost passion for whatever this relationship is. And from there came the oppression and the destruction. And so instead of you, like, I don't know, like, instead of you So instead of you two coming together to fix the problem or you be done with whatever this is, you like just sweep it under the rug and play like there's no issue in whatever this relationship is. That's what I get with this cracks in your facade, because you're holding up this facade like nothing is happening in this relationship or whatever this is, but yet and still there's destruction happening around you. There's oppression and people see it. You see it too, but you try to hide it. But you see it, you know it. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Earth. You want renewal. You want a new life. You want better for yourself. But I don't think you want better for yourself necessarily with whatever this is, relationship or otherwise. That you definitely lost passion. But you play like the fire is still there and it's not. Let me see, what's this Ace of Air? We have the Hermit and the Judgment. Like whatever truth this is, it's like you really do have a hard time looking in the mirror in regards to whatever truth you discovered or found out or, received spiritually. You have a hard time looking in the mirror. This is why you keep holding up this facade. You're hiding. It's like you're hiding the truth by carrying on this facade. And because you're hiding it, you can't look at yourself in the mirror. Like you're really having a hard time with that. And you could have a hard time looking in the mirror because you're like, okay, yeah, it's broken, but I can fix it. And it's like, no, you can't. Because if this completely shatters, you're not going to be able to put all them tiny little micro pieces back together. Absolutely not. You're not going to be able to. That's too much. You're going to end up cutting yourself in the process, hurting yourself even more. Now, you can take that physically, metaphorically, however. You got to make a judgment call to get up out of this facade. You have to. or the destruction and the oppression is going to get worse. Yeah. And look, we have what's that? Repletion at the bottom of the deck. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, we got 3 tens. You're ready for some type of renewal, but it's not time yet because you have to let this go. What's the Son of Fire? We have truth, strength, and Father of Water. Yeah, like, I don't know. So with this truth, maybe whatever this situation is or whoever this person is, maybe you confronted them about some truth that you received and y'all decided to make a truce because you still want to make this work. And this person still wants you around, but they only want you around because you support them. So you made a truce to just like be strong with the strength card and just stick it out. But with this Father of Water, it's like on the outside, you look like you're all well put together. But on the inside, emotionally, it's like you're not that strong. You're not that strong emotionally. You're not. It's because of this destruction and this oppression that's happening. Now, the destruction doesn't have to necessarily mean like, the sky is falling, right? But it could be like, the emotions that you feel are destroying you on the inside. And it's this oppression that's keeping you stuck. Because you called a truce with this person to go ahead along with whatever this is. And, now you're just putting up a facade. And this is why you're having a hard time having a renewed life or some renewal in your life. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Yeah, it's time for you to like take back some form of control or like or figure out a way to manage this situation differently or better, like for you, not for the both of you. Like, don't manage this together. You've already done that with this truth and just trying to keep a strong, you know what I'm saying? Trying to look strong on the outside, but really on the inside, you hurting inside. So this is why you need to handle this situation a lot better with this Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. But until then, the renewal you're looking for, you're not going to be able to find it. You're not going to be able to have it. You're not going to be able to get the key. Let's see. Let's get more information. You could be oppressed as well because you're trying to figure out like how did the bond break between the two of you, because it was so strong, especially with the domination and the stability here. Y'all were like as thick as thieves. Okay. I don't know what happened. But something happened. That's for sure. And now it's time for you to manage this situation very differently from what you've been doing because it's not helping you get what you want. If anything, it's hurting you emotionally. Okay. You could be like young, like, not old, but the stress of keeping this truce between you two and always supporting this person while they're steady eating it up and soaking it up. It's making you look, you know, old. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that. I promise I'm not. But that's what I'm getting. Like, it's making you look old. Like you're drained. You're drained. Your skin is dry. You look grumpy. Like, for real, Taurus. I'm serious. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm not even trying to make you feel as bad as probably you already feel. I'm not trying to do that. Absolutely, I'm not. You may not even really be eating as much for real. And that's when you know it's a problem with Taurus. They're not eating? What? Oh no. Oh no, we gotta do something about that. We gotta get you back eating again. We gotta get you back moisturizing your skin again. We gotta help you get back looking vibrant again. Youthful again. This could be somebody also who either doesn't drink a lot of water or they don't like to drink water. Because I see a lot of representation of like dry on the board here. And so with this person that you're dealing with, not only are they soaking up and eating up you supporting them, but they're draining you. They're eating away at you emotionally, whether they know it or not. They probably wouldn't even care if they did. Okay. Let's get more information. Taurus, this is not me talking about your looks at all, okay? Look at that. Slave. And God. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. So this person could think that whoever you're dealing with or whatever this is, they could think they're God and that and that you are their slave. Or this could be God literally speaking to you, trying to help you get up out of, being treated like a slave. It's time for you to set yourself free from this person or whatever it is. They're just a struggle at the end of the day. They don't benefit you. Why would you want to bring somebody into your renewed life like this? It's not going to feel like a renewal. You know what I'm saying? And because you know what the truth was and decided to make a truth and be strong in it, knowing that it's weakening you emotionally, this person is like feeding off of that too. Like, this person feels that they are so almighty that you are to support them and only them. And then look at the bottom of the deck. Look, puppet. Like, Taurus, get rid of this person. They're a manipulator. They string you along. You know what I'm saying? They can be very theatrical. Like, whenever you confronted them about this truth you received, they were theatrical about it. But you ended up being obedient to it And it was because of their theatrics and the manipulation and the stringing you along. Let's see what my sugar honey iced tea deck got to say. Let's see. Cause this some BS right here. Okay. That's probably why my ancestors had me use this deck. Cause what? Let's see. So we have people ain't ish. Exactly. This person ain't ish. Then we have get that ish out of my face. Yes. It's time for you to get this person up out of your face, out of your life, out of your hair, out of between your toes, wherever they're at. Get them out of there. Okay. And then we have that ish is for the birds. Absolutely. Absolutely. You could have been seeing birds. Okay. And if so, this was God or whoever you believe in trying to bring you messages, trying to get you to open your eyes. And it's time for you to, handle this differently. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the stupidest ish I have ever heard in my life. So, so this could be like your spirit team letting you know that whatever truth you receive, because I feel like you received this truth like spiritually. I don't know if it was in a dream or, your ancestors, your spirit guides were sending you some kind of messages. However you got it, right? They sent it to you. But instead of you managing it in a way to where like you removed yourself, you ended up calling the truth with this person and, you know what I'm saying? Staying strong throughout all of it, knowing it was hurting you inside emotionally. No, that's why your spirit team, your ancestors are like, this is the stupidest ish I ever heard in my life. Like, no. No. You don't have to take the BS. Okay, Taurus? You don't have to. You don't have to, and you shouldn't. So let's get more info for you. Give me more info for Taurus, please, and thank you. Oh my. Let's see. We have girl on fire, so sick, confessions. Look at that. I believe in love. Okay. So whatever truth you received, it was a confession of what this person, place, or thing was doing, like behind your back or whatever, right? And so that fire that burned within you when it came to this relationship, whatever this confession is, that the truth that you saw, it burned it completely out. Like that fire went away. But you still felt like you needed to hold up a facade because you needed to look like everything was still good in the relationship or whatever this is. But in reality, it made you feel so sick inside. And you decided to do the truth and just stay strong throughout all this because you believe in the love you two had. Or have. Because you're still dealing with it. And then we have cranes in the sky. Yes, again, birds. Birds. So yeah. So Taurus, that is all I have. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please leave me the color that you would like to paint like for me to paint on the next set of nails for your next video. And until next time.